Hi, Gary Chillingworth here for Airgun World magazine, Shooting and Country TV. Welcome to Life at the Range. Well, today is a little bit of a different day. I'm shooting a PCP, which I know is not something that I do very often. A couple of days ago, I put up a post on our Facebook group, Life at the Range on Facebook, and I asked, what gun should I shoot at the weekend? HFT 500, BRK Ghost, or this, the BSA Goldstar? We got some votes in, and the HFT 500 won, the BRK Ghost come second, and the Goldstar come third. But what I thought to myself was, do you know what? I'm going to shoot all three over the coming months. Well, I say the coming months. In just over a week's time, I've got surgery on my leg, so I might have to have a little break. But what I want to do is look at the best of British, or at least the best of British that I own. I own this Goldstar, I own my HFT 500, and my BRK Ghost is on loan from Daystate, and I love all three rifles. I genuinely love all three rifles, but this is not something we've seen on the channel before. So I thought to myself, let's set it up. We'll stick a silencer on it because I don't like the way these things go sound normally. We'll put the Falcon on top, and then we'll come and shoot it here at the lovely Maze Air Rifle Club near Epping. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pass you back to the fat man on the range, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about the BSA Goldstar, and then we're going to come and shoot it in competition, and let's see how we do. Welcome to Life at the Range. Cheeky so-and-so, fat man on the range. Gonna have to have words. Right, so here we have the BSA Goldstar. It's slightly modified to the one that you'd get out the shop, although you'd have to get a second-hand one because unfortunately BSA no longer produce this amazing rifle. If you do decide to go for one in second-hand, you can either have this beautiful walnut, the best version, or they do a red, white and blue version, and they also do, I think it was a black pepper, which is also very, very nice. It comes with an air stripper. I've taken that off because I don't like the sound that it makes, and I've fitted here a Viroc silencer. If you're going to fit a silencer, you've got to get one with like the chamfered edge, because otherwise if you get one with the flat edge, the 1/2 inch UNF, it won't fit over the end just here, so it's got to be chamfered. It comes with a standard butt pad, but I've got this 35 quid 3D printed one off of eBay, which is absolutely lovely. It's fitted on top with a Falcon S10i, and that's pretty much it. This is the single shot version. You can get ones with magazines, and as you can see, it's very, very adjustable. It's got a lovely adjustable hamster. It's got an adjustable cheek piece. You just put the little things in here, just put an Allen key in here and it goes up and down. And you've actually got an adjustable here which goes in and out. So if you're somebody of a very short stature, you can push it all the way in, or if you need a little bit more reach, you can bring it all the way out. I think it's about 3.5 kilos. It's absolutely, that's about 7 pounds. It's a light rifle, but it's very well balanced. I think the laminates are heavier. It's got a cold hammer forged barrel. Now, BSA barrels have got somewhat of a reputation. Back in the day, many steyr shooters would take the barrels off of their steyrs, their steyr barrels, and replace them with BSA ones. It's fully regulated. You get around about 70 shots with a 200 bar fill. And that's about it. It's just a very, very good rifle. But it doesn't really matter what I say. Let's shoot the darn thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our box out at 40 yards and we're going to do 5 shots and see how we go. We've got a little bit of wind, but I think the wind is coming straight at us. So let's see how we do today. So 5 shots with the BSA Goldstar. We're going to be shooting JSB 452s. Oh yeah, we've put it over the chrono. We got, sorry, old 785, 783, 783, 788, 786, if I remember rightly. Again, that's with JSB 844s. So that's the Goldstar. Let's get some shooting done. Okay, so here we are. We're out at 40 yards, and the gun is coming out of the bag, nice and cold. It's sat overnight, and let's see how we go. We've got air. Yes, we've got air. Right, so we're going to put a marker down. Take your glasses off. Okay, so 5 shots on top of that. Well, that's not bad through the same hole. Obviously, don't forget our wonderful sponsors, the Surplus Store in Crawley. For a 5% discount, use the code GC5. Well, again, not unhappy with that. I think one of the things I like most about the Goldstar is the trigger. I didn't mention it when we were having a little talk about it. Obviously, it's a match grade trigger, 2-stage, but it's really intuitive. Okay, a little bit high and right on that one. Just as I'm saying, the trigger's so good, I managed to pull one. Right, okay, 2 more shots. Okay, I've just made the hole slightly bigger. One more. This is usually when I mess it up. Go on, we'll do one more. And that's not a bad little group. So what we do is, once we've shot this, don't put the pellet in backwards, Gary. Once we've shot this, we'll go down and grab the box and we'll bring it up and we'll give a measure and we'll see how big the group is. So again, 40 yards. Please don't mess this last one up. Well, I think that looked pretty good. So let's go and grab the box and see how we did. Okay, so here we are. We've got our little hole. What size are we? Okay, so from the top to the bottom, so that's literally 1 centimetre top to bottom, and across from that point to that point, 8 millimeters. So at 40 yards, the smallest target you're going to be shooting at is 25 mil. That was 1 centimetre top to bottom, 8 millimetre left to right. Certainly well within the 25 millimetre circle. So if you miss with a Goldstar, it's down to you, or to be perfectly honest, down to me. Yeah, let's face it, it's nearly always down to me. No matter what you get, modern guns, they're just so amazing how they can chuck a tiny pellet at that range and that kind of accuracy. Absolutely stunning. But yeah, BSA Goldstar on the range, no argument with that. Okay, so first one on film, we're doing so far. We've only missed 2 so far, so yeah, not looking good for this one.
Shot.
Tell you what, so far this thing has been absolutely cracking. Really enjoying it. Well, we are 9 pegs in. I've missed 2. Number 2, which was the freestander, and I've just missed number 9 because I gave it wind and there was no wind. But so far, the Goldstar is doing really, really well. Very happy. Nice shot, Alex.
Well done, mate.
And that's the first shot that Alex has actually killed.
Ever.
Well, we're going to have a go at this one. It's in a nice big open section, so there's more wind. Also, the brightness will affect blur and possibly head bob, so we've got to be careful. But looking at up in the trees, there are targets which seem to be much longer, which tells me it's not a maximum range. So that's some information before we're getting down. But let's have a go. See what it thinks. Oh, it looks like a 25 mil, and I think it's 40 yards. Alex is probably laughing because he killed it, and he probably thinks it's something different.
Can
you do it here?
No. Lost the blood before or something? Got to be taken.
Well, looks like it was a 25 mil at 40 yards.
Well done, mate.
Well, we're now halfway around. I say we've spoken about the 2 we missed. Peg 13, that was entirely my mistake. We were shooting a target, and when we were at the firing line, we were firing to the right, and now on Peg 13 we were now firing to the left, so the wind had obviously swapped directions. And yeah, I didn't think about it and I got it wrong. Next one was a supported kneel or stand out of 40 yards. I gave it outside right edge and it hit outside right edge. And then this one here, which is about a 10 or 11 yard, and I basically just messed up the range. I gave it 10 and I think it was nearer 11, and I just squeezed out the top. But so far the gun is going great. I'm shooting like I'm happy with the way I'm shooting, but let's keep on going. Cracking shot, Jeff. That was the one long way in the distance. We've got some right to left wind. Jeff, how did that make you feel?
Slightly better.
Only slightly?
Yeah.
Good shot, Jeffrey.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we're on the final target. Pro over there at some distance. Both me and Alex have both dropped 8, but we've had a real good time. So it's all down to this final target. Jeffrey to my right, we won't really talk about his score, but let's have a go and let's see what we can do.
That's just so rude, Jeff.
It's incredibly rude, but incredibly true.
Jeff is now really willing you to knock this target over.
Tell you what, this Goldstar has been an absolute revelation. I've thoroughly enjoyed shooting it. It's lovely and light. It's accurate. Doesn't seem to take very much wind. Falcon's been good. Yeah. Let's see. Saying all that, I'm probably going to miss that. Okay, let's have a look and see how far away it is. And all the pressure is on Alex.
I don't do pressure.
Oh, bloody, we didn't have it on record.
So here we have the love god that is Mr. Alex Larkin. Former fireman, loves a greasy pole.
They're no good greasy. So talk us through this, Gary. What wind and what elevation did you give it?
Right, I gave it 3 feet outside right edge.
No?
We're getting a bit of glare off the back of Alex's head. Need this for a draw. Oh,
Just didn't quite give it enough wind.
So, Alex, do you want to talk us through that?
Yes, my crossy bit didn't put the grey bit in the black bit.
Excellent. Well, finished off with a 52. I'm genuinely happy. About 4 of the misses was me giving it too much wind, giving it outside the kill, whereas I shouldn't have done. But yeah, considering the way I've been shooting recently, I'm genuinely happy with that. But what we do is we will pass you back to Gary in the on the range, and we'll have a wrap up because we need to go and do presentations. Well, here we are. We shot it on the range and we got some good groups. I took it out today and we shot it at Mays Air Rifle Club down in Epping. Well worth a visit. And how did we get on? Well, 52. Top score of the day was 56, so only 4 points behind that. And considering it's the first time out with this gun in many, many years, I was genuinely very, very happy with that. I was shooting it with Alex and Jeff. Well, they were shooting their Steyr and Walther, and it was definitely seemed to be taking less wind than either of their rifles. We killed predominantly the long shots. You've seen the video already, and we've talked over what I've missed. I think I missed 3 where I actually gave wind, or gave too much wind. I was giving it the wind that I would give my Springer, and the pellet just stayed there. So what do I think of the BSA Goldstar? I'm slightly annoyed with myself that I haven't shot it more, and that's an absolute shame, and it's something I'm going to rectify. Should you go out and get one? Absolutely. Stick it over the chronograph first. If you're going to go and buy a second-hand one, I have been told that some of the early ones, the regulators, they need servicing when they get a little bit older. This one's 3 or 4 years old. It's had not a huge amount of pellets through it, but it's absolutely consistent over the chrono. But take a chronograph with you and insist on doing a 30 or 40 shot string over the chrono and watch yourself out. Look out for any, obviously, rust spots or stuff like that. Make sure it's been well maintained. But yeah, if you can find one, go out and buy one. Second hand, I don't know if you can still get a new one, old stock or something like that, but it's worth ringing around. Some shops might have some. But yeah, genuinely, really, really enjoyed it. Well, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I'm off to have some surgery on my leg, and hopefully you'll see we're going to be having some more sick note edition videos coming up very, very soon, where I'm going to be attached to a bench. But I'm hoping that once the surgery has taken place, I'm going to be back at full strength and we'll be able to continue with our videos and having a good time. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you all again on the range very, very soon. Ta-da!